Chapter 2, Spiritual Hacking. There's no earthly way of knowing which direction we are going. There's no knowing where we're rowing or which way the river's flowing. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is a hurricane a-blowing? Ah! Not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. Are the fires of hell a-glowing? Is the grisly reaper mowing? Yes, the danger must be growing, for the rowers keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing. Ah! 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 Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Please forgive my mild Gene Wilder send up there. Genevieve. Beautiful Genevieve. In a second of surprise, she knew the world was deeper than she had imagined. But then the epiphany was stolen. She shrieked in terror. No, help, 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 help! In an instant, Genevieve lost all restraint. Her obsidian hair went all directions, as did her lavender sundress billowing in suspension through the emerald light which drew her on. The man who brought her was far, growing smaller all the time, until the darkness closed in, replaced by violet hues that seemed to float on a strong, musky smell. But now there were deep noises. For the briefest of moments, Genevieve saw the whole scene in a flash of illumination. Pale skin, dark eyes, inhuman expressions on the inhuman faces of heads void of hair. Homo sapiens, yes, maybe. Human? Everything was disorienting. Now there was something being fit on her face, but everything began to glow, and she had the impression of being suspended on a wall in the sky. On a wall made of cloud, on a cloud made of rubber, on rubber made of stone, on stone made of flesh and bone, bone made of light, light made of dream, dream made of nightmare, nightmares, terrors, darkness, pain, fear, running, 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 falling, fighting, dancing, pirouetting, leaping, a cog in the machine, a queen on an island made of blue and green and purple things, staring into the eyes, those great dark eyes so far away. Genevieve, a mellifluous voice once said, won't you take your rightful place? Won't you win the winless race? Genevieve turned and was in a labyrinth of leaves made from metal, painted in blood, near a sun that never set, on a hill at the top of the world. How can I win a winless race? Cheating, of course, said the voice. Genevieve thought she saw something go around a corner in the faux garden labyrinth. It seemed to be at once a person and a set of great dark sinister eyes. Aren't there penalties for cheating? She asked. Only when you get caught, said the voice, right in her ear. She turned and a sight met her that was at once terrifying and beautiful, and as evil as can be reckoned. The dark eyes began to glow until a putrid color came into them, one that swirled like paint stirred in a can, becoming a roiling funnel into another world. There was a sort of light here, but it was rotten. There was a lost beauty here, one born of a poignant void, disturbing on an emotional level and yet indefinable. The beauty of destruction, which is no beauty at all, but something to which the eye is incidentally addicted nonetheless. A gnarled hand took hers. It had a strong grip. The dance is coming, won't you find a partner? Won't you bring more dancers? We will dance as the world burns. We will waltz as the sky turns red, and the living dead come to tread the thoroughfares their children walk along. Genevieve felt tears coming to her eyes and began the yoga breathing technique she had learned to saturate her blood with oxygen. But for some reason, it wasn't working, and now the eyes were gone, but she was in a cage, but the cage was too big to explore and was full of every kind of window and door. Through one such window she thought she saw Carl, leaning over her, before something made him flee. And then she also ran, but she stayed still and did not move, but she ran. These conflicting things happened at the same time, and not at all. Somewhere in the back of her mind, she knew she was in the white place, the yellow place, the place where she floated with all the others, all the other mothers. But she wasn't a mother yet, was she? "That's how you will win the race, my little one," said the dark voice with the evil eyes. "With the super sun." "No, I don't. I want a family, not. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. I did not choose this!" "Oh, didn't you? Don't you know the cost of liberation?" "What cost?" "Humanity." "Be quiet!" "It will all be as it will be," said the dark voice. There was a deep laugh, and now Genevieve was in blue, in an empty room with only cerulean hues and a beautiful white rabbit at its center, a cornucopia of cuteness, obese with fluff and unquestionably adorable. "What a great pair of mittens he will make, if only you can get rid of the blood that is so apt to stain," said the dark voice. Someone pressed a straight razor into her hand. "Kill the rabbit. Take your time. Death is art, and so divine." Genevieve stared at the innocent animal in horror. "No, I'd never kill a rabbit." "Fine. Lose the race. Stay as you are till the end of time. The house of your rest, the Oiketerian nest, the cell at behest of the stubborn sundress on the pauper princess near no royal, no less." And all was replaced with fire, until Genevieve found herself weightless on a sea of color, drawn along undulating plains like all the other shapes toward the waterfall at the end of time. In the back of her mind, she knew there was something she just had to remember. On an inlet to the sea near the tallest trees she'd ever seen, Genevieve saw a man with sad eyes, good eyes, different eyes, real eyes. Nothing like the depravity pools she had stared into before. The man with sad eyes held his hand out to her, but she couldn't remember what it meant.